Okay, Jambareeqi, the first question I got for you is, in your question and answer video on YouTube, you mentioned the examples of characters with Asperger syndrome being positively portrayed in animation. Can you think of any examples of media where Asperger syndrome is negatively represented?
That is negatively represented?
Yeah.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough because I think, in one way you could see Rain Man as, it depends, because like, with Rain Man, it's a tender portrayal of autism, but at the same time it's meant to be humorous. So it is asking the audience to laugh at Raymond, who has autism. But I guess it depends on the way you look at it. It depends on your reaction to it. So you could consider Rain Man to be a negative portrayal.
Yeah, well, I see it's both like positive and negative, and especially with his like brother not being intolerant. Sort of also say it's a bunch of S-words.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head any others that.
Yeah, I've thought of another one. Don't know if you've heard of it, but there's an episode of South Park called Burgers.
Yes, I probably would consider that. Again, it's difficult because it depends. It's the sense of humour of the show.
Yeah.
It's the sense of humour of Rain Man. It depends whether you're offended by it. Because that's the thing. These aren't examples of negative. They're kind of like, these are ones that could possibly offend people depending on the way that they take them. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I thought it was a negative example because it has the false claim of like injections like causing autism, whereas that's what I thought of in the past when I remember being at school and yeah, right, when my classmates were having a MMR jabs, somebody explained it, and I thought of not having it. I didn't think of having it done because of my autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried it would make it worse, but I found out that it doesn't actually worsen autism. Okay, next question. Also in your question and answer video, you said that you think that Hank from Kid of the Hill is autistic. Do you think the same with Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, again, those are unintentional interpretations, really. They're kind of like, you can look at a lot of different animated characters and see signs of Asperger's or autism. I think with Hank, the thing with Hank is that he loves routine. He finds it difficult to, he doesn't like being touched and things like, there's little traits and habits that Hank Hill has that you could probably interpret.
Like sometimes.
Yeah, you could interpret as autism, but that's probably not the intention of the creators. Now with Sheldon for the Big Bang Theory, the actor who played him, Jim Parsons, he actually studied autism for the role. But the creators of the show said Sheldon is not autistic, he's just got Sheldon-esque habits. So again, those are unintentional interpretations that can be quite common.
Okay, for my third major project, I'm thinking of making a biographical and animation about my life with Asperger syndrome. Have you got any advice on how to make one successfully?
See, the thing is, I'm doing my own animated short about some of autism, and the thing is that as long as you're portraying it in a way that's believable, then at the end of the day it's fine. As long as you could convey that, as long as you can read that as autism, you don't even have to say that it is autism. You just have them have distinct traits and behaviour and reactions to things and habits and things like that you could be interpreted as that.
Yeah, I was thinking of like making the film to raise awareness of autism and Asperger syndrome.
Yeah.
I mean, does the portrayal of autism in animation influence your ideas, or is it based on personal experience?
Do you mean when I create an autistic character, is it based on my experience or something from a film?
Or just a film that is, a character?
Yeah, well the thing is, for my character for War Days, which is an autistic little girl, I kind of like based on traits that I know are distinctly autistic. So they're kind of a mix from me as a child and a friend I know that has severe autism.
Oh, yeah, my brother has like severe autism.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more severe than mine because he can't communicate verbally. He gets agitated easily, and he can only communicate using like gestures or does PEX cards. So I know that I've got pictures on us to tell my parents what he wants. I think whenever he stays with them, and he also uses them to like make his own schedule.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I see, yeah. Well, yeah, I take influence from those, but at the same time, I would say probably subconsciously, I probably take it from other autistic characters, like Max from Mary and Max.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's a mix, really, but when it comes down to it, I base it on the facts more than anything. I want to make sure that it's authentic, so I just try to research, really.
Okay, and this is a final question now, and like further to Max and Mary and Max and Raymond and Raymond, that they're obviously like male and autistic characters, and only film I've heard of featuring an autistic woman is a Snowcake. I'm starring Sigourney Weaver. Do you think it shows that autism and Asperger's are more common in males than females?
Yeah, I'm not 100% about that because I've not looked into the demographics. But what's the film you mentioned?
Snowcake.
I've heard of it and I do want to see it, but I don't really know of it. But I do think the thing is, like I've said before, it's hard to find autistic characters, let alone autistic women characters. They're very sparse. They're very rare either way, really. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
Excellent. Is there anything else you need to know?
That's all I need to know.
That's all you needed to know?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
Jambareeqi, thank you for your time to do this interview with me.
It's cool. It's totally cool.
Yeah.